So what difference has putting an uprated torque mount and polybushing the rear axle of my Fiesta ST actually made? Because there's quite a few things. Some things I expected, some things I didn't expect, some things that aren't so great and some things that are brilliant. I just want to say though, before I get into this, I've not been asking people to follow recently because honestly I've just been enjoying making the videos, but I do want to grow the page. I do want to go towards 10,000 followers. So if you are enjoying the videos, then please do follow for more. So I just want to start by saying I did both of these things at once. So obviously I'm not too sure what caused what, but I have a good general idea. Let's get into them. So the first thing is these gear changes. And I did a video a little while ago saying how it was kind of quite tricky to get into first and reverse. Well, that problem is no more. Every gear shift feels a lot smoother, it feels a lot easier, and I've stopped getting the real clunk that I got when I changed gears. Now, I believe that is obviously the torque mount. Next thing, and possibly the most important thing, is just how much more stable the car feels and how much torque steer has actually reduced now. I plant my foot on this with quite a lot more power across the rev range and it stays a lot straighter. It feels a lot more stable, it corners better, it feels more planted. Both of these changes I'm assuming have worked together to do this, but it's totally transformed how sturdy the car feels and how well it performs. There's one very unexpected thing that changed. Now, a little while ago I was getting this sort of judder when it felt like I was maybe missing the biting point a little bit. It was on like hill starts and whatnot. It went into gear fine, it pulled off fine, but there was just a judder from the back. Now that has completely gone now, so I'm assuming that was either related to the warm bushes at the back or it was the torque mount. I'm not really sure what was caused that, but if anyone had that problem and knew what it was, then please let me know. So I mentioned bad things, and there's actually only one bad thing, and to be honest, it's not very bad, but there's a lot more vibration. Not even a lot more, there's a bit more vibration, and you can feel everything under your feet a bit more, but generally, for all the plus side, it really doesn't matter. Overall, I would say these are cheap changes. You can do these yourself technically, and they're about 100 quid each in parts. Well worth doing. Completely like transform how the car feels, especially when they're weak points on these cars anyway.